morning. Grab your coffee. It's time for Coffee with the Coach. Of course, I'm very thankful to be here and for this day. But anyway, so today we're going to talk about growing up old school. My parents were old school. My father was 42 when I was born. I was an only child. And, they were just like those old school parents. And they thought the way to guide me was to try to make me perfect and be perfect. And so there was a lot of criticism and really critical comments and stuff like that. Again, my mother would stand behind me sometimes when I was having conversations and be like, oh my God, is that how you're saying it? You're going to say it like that? And my father, softball was my thing. He'd come to one game out of the year and, he'd sit there and I would slide into third base. I mean, I remember it, no lie. And everybody would be cheering and he would just be standing at the sidelines shaking his head like, really? And so, it taught me some really unhealthy strategies and mechanisms, for myself. It taught me to sometimes not get out of my own head and to hold back from doing things because I was afraid I was going to make a mistake. And, they meant well. So, they loved me in their own way. And I'm not at all talking negative about them, but they did love me in their own way. That's how they were brought up and that's what they did to me. And so as I got older, I started having to really break those chains because gosh, I was holding myself back from things that I really loved because I was afraid of making a mistake. I was afraid to maybe go up and speak in front of people because gosh, what if I stumbled my words? Or, what if I had a hair out of place and what if I disappointed everyone? And so, so I'm going to ask you this. I'm going to tell you this. Please take the label of perfectionism or perfectionist off your forehead if you're wearing it. Because honestly, it will hold you back from things that you really love and enjoy. We're all different. We're all imperfect people. We're imperfect people judging other imperfect people on being imperfect. And so the whole world's made up of people who are not perfect. So you're just one of them, okay? So that's your challenge for today. Wishing you love, happiness, and peace always. And I'll see you again really soon.